we about to get an award winner with inside the British monarchy? Good morning, and let me explain. Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Nice as ever to have your company. Lovely to see you. Isn't it a gorgeous day? Yes, I know many of you are suffering with lots of rain, bad weather, and obviously the opposite side of the world, not a nice time, is it? But remember, in 6 months' time, you'll be laughing at me saying, look, Neil, it's snowing over there now, or you stood out in the cold or the freezing. Many of you know who've watched this channel now for just over a year that the problem, of course, is when you're filming outside, you have to go out in all weathers. Never a good look, is it? You know, wrapped up in a scarf and a coat, red nose. But we like to do that to bring you the latest breaking news that truly matters to you. And this story is heartwarming for me simply because, as you know, I was a huge fan, enjoyed the Platinum Jubilee celebration so much. Everything from the rock concert, Diana Ross, Rod Stewart, truly through to all the pomp and circumstance, and the beautiful British Army and all the marching bands. Didn't they look splendid? And did we have fantastic weather? If there was a focal point in the summer, I would say the Platinum Jubilee celebrations were it. Of course, we're still running through summer, so I'm not trying to kiss it off, as you can imagine. But there was one big highlight for me, which I've mentioned many times here on the show, and it was, of course, the brilliant monarch herself, opposite another superstar, maybe a little less billing I think for them, Paddington Bear, when they did that great sketch at the opening of the celebrations for the concert. Now, according to a very good source, it looks like our monarch could be an award winner. Let me explain. That's right, as she gave such a bravo performance on screen with very little rehearsal, I've been told also. It looks like Bafta, that's right, the Academy of Bafta, of which Prince William is the president. I think that's going to be fun in itself, don't you? Looks set to honour our gracious monarch for her performance in a short film. Can you imagine? Well, let's not forget, of course, that she's been a Bond girl already. We saw that beautifully at the opening of the games, didn't we, way back in 2012? And rather, well, remiss apparently, our gracious monarch's favourite Bond, seemingly, is none other than the late Sean Connery. Just don't tell Daniel Craig. I think it's a generation thing. But if you see our wonderful monarch next year getting up to receive a Bafta award, then remember, she truly is one of the best actresses within the royal monarchy. Remember, next winter, around about February time, if you see our gracious monarch receiving an award for the best performance in a short film, I think one of many, then remember also, you heard it here first. And if you haven't seen it yet, where have you been? It's simply the best short film I've ever seen. And do we truly believe that she keeps a marmalade sandwich in that now famous handbag? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.